Hello again, everyone, and welcome back. So we've had a look in previous sessions at number functions such as average, min, max, and we've had a look at some date functions such as today and the now functions. But Excel also allows you to manipulate text and to join text with numbers, etc., using various functions and operators. So let's just jump right in and have a look at what this might look like. So in the table here we have a list of names, and sometimes we want to join the names. We want to put in Smith, comma Nancy, or Smith space Nancy, or we want to put in Nancy Smith, but we want to join up whatever's there. And Excel has a couple of ways to do that. The first thing is using a text operator. So just in the same way that Excel has plus, minus, divide, multiply, square, etc. We also have a text operator, and it's the ampersand. And the ampersand is accompanied by the quotes to indicate what text it's going to be. So you have to let Excel know it's text. So basically, for this particular cell, if we have a look at it, we can see how Excel joins the information in both of these cells. It says it's equals D3 ampersand, which means whatever's in D3, joineth with a comma, a space, a comma, and then join whatever's on C3. So let me just type that in for you now, just so you can see what that looks like. So it equals, and then whatever's in this cell. And then we also want to have a little comma in here, so ampersand, and we'll have to put quotes in so it knows it's text, ampersand, a comma, and then we put a space after the comma, and then close off the bracket selection with double quotes, and then we're going to join that ampersand with whatever is in this cell. And then you can see now that that's the way it's formed, tiny bit convoluted, but that's the result. The nice thing about that is now that once you have the result there, as with all Excel formulas, you can pretty much copy it down and it does all the rest for you. So do it once correctly and then you can use it many times over. An alternative to that approach is to use Excel's concat function, concat meaning concatenation. So this I think is probably a bit easier, especially when things get a bit more convoluted. So and the nice thing about concat is that we can use the dialog box, the function wizard dialog box. So let's have a look and see how this is formed. So up here you can see that it's concat brackets D3 comma, the next argument is the space, and then the next argument is C3. So in this instance we just want Smith Nancy with no comma in it, so we're not putting a comma in. So let's have a look and see what that looks like now in the function dialog box. So in the function dialog box, we say it's whatever's in D3, so we point to D3, whatever's in there, followed by a space, so quotes, space, quotes. It could just as easily be quotes underscore quotes or hyphen quotes, whatever you want to see there, and then followed by C3. And again, the big benefit of the function wizard here is that as you're building this, you can see the result at the end. So here we can see it's Smith space Nancy. So before I press the OK button and enter it into the cell, I can see what the result is going to be like. If I put in a comma in here, I can see it's going to be Smith, comma, space Nancy, which is great. That's not quite so easy to do when you're using the ampersand operator. So if I just say OK, and I can again just copy that down, and that's it. So I would say practice with that. Certainly equals CONCAT brackets, and again once you have it in correctly, you can see the tooltip is there, so you know you've done it correctly. Once you see the tooltip, you can click on the function dialog box, and it's in this case it's the second name, so whatever's in there, followed by quote, comma, space, quote, and then followed by this one, and I can see here Smith space Nancy, Smith Nancy, and that's it, job done. So that is quite a nice simple join there of text, very common. Further down the page you can see more complicated ways of doing this. but we'll leave that for a different session. So that's it for now. Have fun practicing with that, and I'll see you at the next session where we're going to look at a logical function, which is the if function, which is used a lot in Excel as well. So listen, have fun with that, and talk to you next time. All the best. Bye for now.